So let's go again. Let's do the next one. So, Clavia, what is it, Crow? Why are you so obsessed with the spheres? She's like, oh, that's easy. It's mostly the prospect of bending space and time to the user's will. It's pretty crazy. I mean, sure, there's the chance of accidentally destroying a planet or 5 or 10. Never mind stuff like the dimensional transposition cannon. But oh yeah, and the Earth's super advantageous for using dimensional energy. The Earth is approximately the furthest planet from the bright center of the galaxy, and all of the power struggles there. And they're like, whoa, 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 space-time hijinks we're alright with, but galactic scale politics fight? And Sardis is like, yeah, pretty much. And he came from a similarly backwater planet as Earth, so he doesn't know all of the details of the stuff that's going on. And his parents like, so why do you love the spheres, lady? I want infinite power. Pretty much. But yeah, he comes from somewhere, some shithole like Earth, so all he knows is that warfare isn't about territory. Because, I mean, it's a galaxy, there's plenty of that to go around. But the conflict has been playing out for centuries, apparently, across loads and loads of different settings. And the main sidereal force is taking part in the fight near the galactic core. The Earth should find itself apparently pretty fortunate for being removed from the focus of strife. Many planets are lost things the Earthlings can take for granted, and chief among them is humanness, like emotion, life force, and will. And like that sort of thing's on the down in places where Sardius and Clavia are from. And it says, point of fact, few other planets mounted even a token resistance to the invasion. And Clavia's like, maybe that's why so many spheres are coming to Earth, right? Because everybody there is fucking crazy and loves to fight. And then she says, don't forget that sphere's power makes physical distance irrelevant. And Sardius says, like Saru, as in like monkey, he says, Earth sucks. Seems a pretty weird place to have all the galactic intrigue happen. And Clavia's like, no, it's a perfect place. It's the perfect place to stand if you want to change the world. And with the right application of sphere power, the Earth's crazy huge stores of dimensional energy can become anyone's supercharged battery. It's brilliant. It's like, so maybe that's what Sidereal wants with the sphere reactors? But how they've been finding info on them? If Crow had to guess about how they found it, info on them, it'd probably be how mature sphere reactors seem to have like an innate sense of who other reactors, mature or not, are. Like you can go, that dude's a sphere guy. He's not active yet, but he's gonna be a sphere guy. And that's true of the three we've got here, as well as for Aim and Uther. And if Crow's guess is right, it would mean that Sidereals have at least one reactor on their side too, and probably a pretty fucking strong one. And then, yeah, there's Aim and Uther they mention. And then, yeah, so they got one. What do you think, Clavia? And she's like, I don't know. I don't know of anybody in the science division, but I wouldn't be surprised. However, alarm. What's going on? What is it, Blue? He says, a single friggin' guy has come to attack the base and all of the resistance forces here. And Sardi's like, ooh, I guess someone wants to die today. And Crow goes, no. From this vibe we're getting, the worm, everybody's about to have a really bad fucking day because the dude's super strong. So let's go check it out. and this is scenario 8, which is the Dead Soul's emptiness, but also Shiku's caprice. And we remember Shiku from the epilogue. But so here's all the resistant guys like, wow, let's have a good time. It approaches, are like, holy shit, that thing's fucking gross. Look at the size of it there. He's like, what the size of that thing? Holy shit, it's really gross. Bleh. What a creepy thing. And it's Shiku with his burp music again. So they move in to attack it. We show up. We're like, yo, Resistance, get the fuck out of there. This dude's gonna kill you. You need to abandon the base to get as far away as possible. And the dude's like, sorry, buddies. Die. What the? It's like, yeah, you need to get the fuck out. But no, really. Alright. So, it's pretty clear that this dude's way stronger than us. But it's like, well, this guy works for Sidereal, and he's basically like, no, I don't work for Sidereal because I agree with their cause. And he's like, okay, so what the hell's your deal then? And Shiku names himself more of a Sidereal contractor. And then he brings in some friends. It's like, well, we can't run away because then the Resistance would die, so let's go beat the fuck out of them. And we got to hang on for... Come on, buddies. Say it. Yeah, we got to hold on for 5 minutes and do as much damage as we can. And the SR point is get Shiku down below 99,999. Boo. Boo. Fucking Shiku. Patrick's like, finally I know it. Time to attack love. Those glasses though, is that a good or bad? Do those glasses. As look at Miss Gilliam confirmed. Wow, pretty rude. Bam 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. See, on the one hand, I'm tempted to have the Advent boys in the front because they've at least got an all attack, but also blue sucks. And you don't really need to protect Grand Lady, but sure. So these are like ghosts. They're weird corpse ghosts piloting the robots. Because that's Shiku's gimmick, is he's a gross dude. And you'll hear him speak when we actually attack him or get attacked by him. And like he's totally deadpan because his sphere is the taciturn crab. So, you know, he's taciturn. That's good. Yeah, that would be the last Super Robot Wars game. Like the very last cutscene is Gilliam getting into the machine, and then he just appears in the office, and there's a photo of Tarada shaking hands with Gilliam, going, "It was." He goes, "It was me all along." Sore wa watashi da. That was also me. You're even worse than that guy. It's like, yeah, I was behind that guy. Look at this dude. Not the AI, the AI sucks. Oh my god, she's bad. My senor. At least she'll recover 10% of her health, because Rand's there and he's cool. Bum, 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 bum. At least Crow's thing is everybody has. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Fuck that. Oh, she's got scale. I'll do that on him. So, Crow versus Shiku. It's not just our spheres resonating, my intuition's telling me this guy's bad news. And then Shiku's, and yet you still face me. Is this the nature of the swaying scales? I do not care for it. I do not care for it. So I'm pretty sure Shiku's deal is he has to be like totally deadpan constantly. He's got to be in total control always, or otherwise he power stops. So I think he's not gonna like Crow Sphere. Actually, I think the sphere that he would hate the most would be Setsuko's, if it like upset his balance. Yowza. 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 And what are you? This is truly regrettable, Taciturn Crab, but if you won't join me, I'll have to destroy you. Beast Baron says, how does that thing? I think it doesn't, because I think it's a corpse. I think it's just loads of corpses mashed together, so I don't think he's got to worry about it eating. Not bad, not bad. Get him, shitty truck. But yeah, Shiku's deal, I think, is all about spirit sled. Like, let's look it up. Like his name is like Dead Spirit or whatever. His name is Dead Soul, and then his robot's like She Satan. Like everything is all. Like everything is just got the word death in it, always. Shiku. Oh, Shishinten. Okay, Shiku says his role as the Kishuku, which is Day of the Ghost. And it's part of a set of Chinese constellation that shares part of its stars with Cancer. Okay, so She Satan is She, corpse, Sei, pass away, and Ten, heaven, if you break it down. Okay. Okay, and She Satan's only move that it had in Jigoku Hen is Shigokumon, which is a corpse prison door. And apparently his song has lyrics. He who bears the spheres, he who will become king, praise to him, he will return at the ends of times are near. He who bears the spheres, the 12 chosen their cruel fates will meet, they'll meet again, all the spheres, he who bears the spheres, he who will become the king, he will free the universe. So there you go. So there you go, that's that guy. He's all about death and corpses and ghosts. Yeah, Rand's animations are always good. He's good as hell. He's good as hell. Love that guy. Sphere reactor da. Giri giri. Dangerous. Ba-bow. Shiku's not edgy. I bet whatever fucked up planet he's from, this is totally normal. Okay, now I have to do it. Oh no, if he's just gonna defend me anyway, fuck it, let's go big. Well, at least it's got a new attack, because in 3-1 all it did was the big burp. Check out this combat pattern. Okay. So we're gonna stand over here and we're gonna heal that guy because he's fucking dying. It's so not good though. I don't like it at all. You know what? I'm gonna say no here, so you can see a thing. Yeah, Beast Brand definitely, like Crow definitely showing up the Full Metal Panic people. He's talking about the he's like, oh, I really want to get back to the chief, but yeah, well, anyway, we better go. I just wanted to look at an ending skit, but it was just Crow being sad that he just can't see the chief right now. I wanted it to be something funny. Like Aqua going, hey, Hugo, get in the fucking bikini, asshole. Okay, so Shiku and Crow. Okay, yeah, the Axion's got SP. So, Shiku is all about not showing any emotion, and Crow's thing is the swaying scale, so maybe that'll upset him. Mickey Sphere could supposedly incite emotion and make it greater, so maybe he can fuck Shiku up as well. Well, I really want Crow to be dead just yet, actually, oddly enough. gonna load and use sense on her then. Because, holy moly, she would actually just fucking die. Okay, so versus Setsuko, the Sorrowful Maiden. I might not be able to stand up to you, but even so, you've no qualms of sacrificing yourself in defense of your comrades. That makes you anathema to him. Ooh, ooh. Esther rolled. She was just in the wrong robot. She was in a beefcake. Would have been beautiful. And she had the really good cut in, where she went too fast. Too much G-force. Your strength. Like, the scorpion stabs you so hard it goes negative for a second, and then you're fucked. What, like, I didn't use the damage scale again. Like, I didn't use scaling again, so... Wee wee wee. Got him! Rand versus Shiku. Rand goes, "This here crab ain't got a lot of meat in it, but I'll chomp it all down. I'll chomp it down all the same." And then Shiku's like, "Reckless attacks in a bid to overwhelm the opponent. Typical tactics of the wounded lion." Orion says, "I'll put an end to people like you." And Shiku just goes, "I see." And then Blue, he says, "The enemy might be huge, but I need to get right in his face." And he goes, "Give up." And Kravia says, "So this is the power of a sphere, and of its wielder." And he says, "I can sense potential in you." But we bop him, and he's like, "You did it." Like, he's pretty huge and tough, jeez. Oh, and he's not even fucking toast yet. Shit. Well, anyway, with that, we can just fucking leave. I don't have to stand near him anymore. I can kill the other dudes. Howdy, Condilla. Welcome back. All you missed was Shiku showing up and being burpy. You know, how he always is. Oh, and the shit truck. Use the big move, buddy. The enemy trucks are also garbage, like 10k hit points is pretty shitty. You know what? I'm gonna defend it and hope for the best on this one. Yeah, so he's like, hey, crab ain't got much meat on it, but I'll jump it down all the same. Typical of the wounded lion. There you go, that's the good shit. So this is a sphere guy, huh? I'm not happy about any of this, actually. I think the only person who actually needs healing is these guys themselves. Adam Jensen and Toguro. You know what? You know what? I think you might be right. If Beast Rare says round you that, you're gonna have a super bad time. That's a one. This is a one-way ticket to the toilet for real. I mean, look at it. Never eat anything with more like skulls than legs, in my opinion. But that's just me. I mean, what do I know? I think everybody's just gonna chill out. Oh, well, if he's gonna defend if he's gonna defend her anyway, why not? Bye. What's weird to me is that he only has 5 SP when he's supposed to get back 15 a turn. Very strange to me, but I guess maybe something fucked up happened. But he's got that on, so let's fuck this dude up. Use the big move, buddy. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. You got the poker faced 5 in this game. Bum, bum, ba-da-da, bum. Bum, bum, ba-da-da, bum, 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 ba-da. Beta service beatdown. Nope, I don't like any of these odds. Nice mercy though, buddy. Nice mercy. You know what? I'm gonna use that ammo though to refill the Croster. You're doing it, buddy. You're doing it. That's all I'm fucking doing. Yeah, it'd be really good if we did get a trophy room on the ship, because those things have stasis fields in, and they can be useful. Oh, you sons of guns. So we can't beat this guy, and this sucks because he's way too strong, and like Orion wants to beat him up, but we can't, and he's like, wow, doing some sphere bullshit, like, oh dang it, this dude is friggin' strong. And Advent unfortunately has no choice but to order a retreat before we get seriously hurt. And Rand's like, oh, but it's so we'll be back, shit lord. he's like, the sorrowful maiden, the wounded lion, and the swaying scales. So that's your deal. Okay, so that sucks because it's a really painful defeat because we couldn't do shit to that guy, right? Apparently, the local resistance have scattered under sidereal pressure as well, and a rogue zone offers it's a big danger. But I guess the reason they didn't blow up the base was because they were confident they could just take it back whenever they wanted because they've got a fucking crazy crab corpse. Clavia, however, had been so focused on the possibilities offered by the spheres that she had no idea what their actual use looked like, and it turns out they can be instruments of terror or overturning that terror, depending on who you is. Unfortunately, Clavia doesn't have much time to get into Turbo Base's computers in the end, so we got no idea where the sphere robots are. Orion is like, whatever, lady. Any third grader could have got that data given a little time in the base. It's like, oh, geez, get a load of this guy. And he's like, oh yeah, well, I did it though. And it's like, yeah, any third grade data could have got that, and I did it, I got it, I'm good, actually, mate, I'm really fucking good. And okay, so the nearest robot is codenamed Hamariel, which is the guardian angel of virgins, which must be Virgo, so it's got to be the Valgora, there you go. So it's got to be the Valgora. The Virgula. The Virgula. We did it, we did it. Okay, now I'm gonna end the recording.